On a Saturday, I heard there's a $1,000 Doro race, and I'm thinking of dragging the old 190 out. That hasn't been started in 5 years and making it to the track. But besides that, the other day, I get a phone call from a kid who says he wants to buy a V12, and he was asking prices on things. So I told the kid, how it works here with V12s are, you come to the shop, you put your hand on the counter, I hit it with a hammer. If you like how that feels and want me to do it again, then we fix you a V12. So he laughed. He said, you're right. It's probably not the car for me. I'm going to pass on it. So I said, well, what year is it? He tells me an 05 S-Class. And he tells me the guy wants $450 for it. So, you know me, $450 for a car like this? You got to be kidding me. I jumped all over it. Kid gave me the guy's number. I sent the license plate and a driver with one of my customers to where it was, handed him the cash, and we drove it back. Now, if you own one of these cars, you have absolutely no right to question anything price-wise. You shut your mouth, you drop it off, you pay what it costs, and you fix it. And if you are cheap or you don't have money, you don't buy this car. This is a car that will drain you. Completely drain you. Now, I know that once this car gets a misfire, you have to do both coil packs and the ignition controller. You have to do all three at once. If you sit there and dick around and try to buy one of these off eBay, you're a fool. It's like going to McDonald's to buy steak. You don't do that. You buy the new box and both coils, and you change them. Now, while you're at it, if the oil cooler hasn't been done, you do it. You take the heads off the car and you go down deep into the middle of the valve and you change the oil cooler. And you buy a brand new one. You don't take it off and change the sealant. You buy a brand new oil cooler and you put it on the car. So, this car needs all of that stuff, along with the strut, along with engine tranny mounts, and a whole host of other goodies that I'm sure I haven't uncovered. So, because I paid so little for the car and I absolutely love anything Mercedes V12, I mean anything Mercedes in general, best car in the world, hands down, no doubt about it. But because I really wanted one of these cars for like a weekend cruiser on the highway, and for, I don't know, just for the sake of having one, I couldn't go wrong with a $450 car. Now, I priced stuff out. I myself, with special help from friends at the dealer and friends at the parts place, this car's going to cost me about $5,000 to $6,000 out of pocket, which means the customer ultimately would be paying $15,000 to repair this car the way I'm going to fix it. It's going to get everything done because I like things right. So this is it now. It's a mess. It does run, but it runs like a bag of crap. And I am on the verge of going to town and buying everything it needs to make it 100%. And at that point, if someone wants to give me the $15,000 for it, I'd sell it, of course. But, you know, why buy this when one with the slight misfire is on sale on eBay for 10 grand? What do you got over there? And that's the way people think. Definitely the cooler, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's filling up below. All right, so we are going to go to town on this bad boy, and we're going to make it turnkey and top-notch. And, you know, it's not about buying a V12, it's about owning one. Also, we have some other issues with the car. So, all right, you know what it is. It is what it is. And we're going to do spark plugs while we're in there. So, I got no problem throwing $5 grand at this car. I really don't. I really don't. And I'm going to order everything today because I'm excited. Black on black, 05, 600 plus foot-pounds of torque, 493, which is more like 520 horsepower. Mercedes always underestimates everything. And away we go. Now, another car I picked up, the $700, was this CLK 320 convertible. Good car, just the typical guy was going to the wrong mechanics to have it maintained, and he probably didn't want to spend the money. You know, listen, when you got a Mercedes and you go to a regular mechanic, don't expect much, because the guy doesn't fix them and he probably doesn't want to be bothered. You know, You go there because, I don't know, you think you're getting a cheaper price for some reason, and you end up having problems with the car, then complaining that he did something wrong and he's a bad guy. Bring it to a guy like me or a dealer or somebody who knows what they're doing, because if not, you're wasting your time. Here's my 47 Triumph, which I absolutely adore. I know it looks like it's in a bad spot, but actually we gingerly placed it here. This is a honey. I got a guy that keeps wanting to buy it from me, and I just can't come to terms with selling it. But I told him, look, one sold for $50,000 once online. Give me the $50,000, I'll let it go. You know, he's at 40. I'm not selling this car for 40. 50, I'd let it go, and even then I'd have to think about it. But anyway, so on the chopping block is the 05 CLK 320 I paid $700 for, and the S600 05 I paid $450 for. That's right, hooked a fish. Just out of respect to money and machinery, this car needs to get done. Has to get done. And you know what? Look how nice the interior is. I mean, this is the beauty. This is the best part of it. The interior being that nice. So this is a car of all cars. I'm spending the money and doing it. And I just ordered a hood for my G-body. My dumbass bought this Holly intake, not realizing how high it's stuck up. I really didn't want to put a big dopey hood on the car, but unfortunately I have to. LS twin 59mm bullseye turbos with air conditioning. That's right. We did custom fender well skirts and yeah, custom everything because nothing fits. But that's the G-body. Let's do a walk outside. This is cleanup day. We're trying to get the shop clean. That back there is the Bermuda Triangle of used parts that have to get boxed up and sent to my parts guy who sells them for me. If anybody needs used parts, pick up a phone and call. Don't send me messages on YouTube because I don't answer them. So there's my daily driver E55, which has a problem that I'm sorting out the transmission. Here's the, I have this for 20 years, this truck. 468 solid roller, makes 680 horsepower at 7 grand, and then a 200 shot of nitrous. Nasty bitch. That's getting sold. That's my other, it's one of my wife's cars, and she needs an updated car. So that's getting sold. The Cuda is another little honey of mine with a 500 horsepower 340. This I just picked up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a stick. That's right, factory stick. 70K, mint condition, 305 with air conditioning, and a posi rear. I put the wheels on it. I have a black cowl hood going on it, and I have a 383 stroker I'm installing, and I'm going to leave it alone after that. Cooter, I'm already done with. This I just sold, this AMG car. I got 5 grand for this. Yo, what up? Mustang man. And then here's my line of what's for sale. My little, okay, Camry here. Listen, you need a car that just gets you places, you buy one of these. Me personally, I don't do Asian cars. It's not my thing. Why buy one of these when you could buy one of these? This car here just got $4,500 worth of repair work done to it. I'm dumping this thing. 60,000 miles on the clock. First person who gets here with 6 grand takes this car. If not, I'm just going to put it away. This is a sport line. The first person who gets here with $2,800 gets this car. New head gasket, new radiator, new everything, whatever. Yeah, where's the money in that? Now, this little honey is 83,000 miles. Okay, it's got some rust. It does have some rust. It's super clean inside. It needs a mirror. I have one. I'm going to take care of the mirror. It has not 1, not 2, but 3 new struts. And as you can tell, I'm going for the 4th. So this car will leave here with 4 new struts for $4,500. It's a 500 with rear air conditioned and heated and reclining back seats. Find me one of those. Pretty rare. And that's about it. Yo, what's up, man? Thanks. Also, I have a GL 08 GL 550 I'm selling. 100K. It's my own car. Mint condition. 12,000. So, if anybody out there is serious, ready, and local, it'd be nice if you could come here and buy something. It would greatly help me. All right, brother. Have a good day. Thank you. Take care. But yeah, that's about the rundown. That's about the rundown on the vehicles I have available right now. We finally quieted down a little bit. The door, wait for the door to open. And we'll try to get the place a little cleaned up and organized. But the 600 V12, badass. I don't care what anybody says. That car deserves the right to need all this work. It deserves it. I don't give a crap for a car to give you all of what this one does and be so cheap. You shut your mouth, you buy the car, and you pay the man to fix it, if he knows what the hell he's doing. So away we go. We'll make another video when it's all done. Maybe do a road test with it. That's my $450 600. That's my beat up old dog. Doesn't even hear anymore. Thing's deaf. Like I said. Dog! Dog! Ah, there you go. All right, it is what it is. Moving and grooving, shaking and baking. And no, the little convertible up there is not for sale. And the race car is, though. If anybody needs a mini stock, $3,500. Other than that, let's see something. Oh no, it's not back there. I didn't like that. Okay, good. Good for the wood. Man, this place is a mess. All right, I gotta get to work. I gotta organize, I gotta clean. I gotta get shit done, make shit happen. Move and groove, shake and bake. So, the 600, the $450 600.